Hey guys, Daniel Lyttle here again from Invictus 5 Gym, and today I want to talk to you about what our group classes are. And I say that with squiggly figures because people's preconceived ideas of group classes are 20 to 30 people lost in a room where you're up the back, you've got horrible form, you're not pushing yourself very hard, no one knows if you've been there this week, and you're being left to your own devices, but you think you're doing the right thing because you're exercising regularly. Well, our group classes are very, very different. In fact, they're more like group personal training sessions because we only allow 8 to 10 people per session, right? So you're getting a coach. First off, our sessions are all about lifting weights. Okay, so that's why we need that increased safety, and it's also a bit more of a personalized program. In fact, it's a 13-week periodization, much like you would get if you were seeing a personal trainer. But of course, you've got the advantage of sharing the cost between 8 to 10 people. So it's way more economical, and you get 5 sessions a week. We currently run at 6 a.m. and 6 p.m., and we have a wonderful group of people. Now, our classes or our sessions are predominantly, for the first half hour, they're going to be focused on a strength-based. Now, strength requires that added safety, which is why we prefer to keep our numbers a lot lower. It also keeps these sessions a lot more personable, so you know everyone in the group, and you have a lot more fun, you have a lot more community. Now, we lift heavy weights, first off, obviously warm up, and then you prime your muscles ready for the movements of the day, whatever the particular session is, and then we do half an hour of heavy weights. And then after that, we go into a 10 minutes of high intensity. Now, there's a lot of research out there at the moment. You don't need to do 45 minutes of high intensity classes anymore. In fact, you get optimal results by pushing yourself as hard as you can for 10 to 15 minutes. In fact, I would argue, and I've made many videos about this in the past, that if you can push yourself or sustain that level of output for 45 minutes, then you're really not pushing yourself to your full capacity. But rather, if you brought all the way down to 10 minutes, you can push yourself significantly harder, which is where the real magic happens. Okay? And then of course we finish off with mobility because we need to undo the tension created from the day, whether it's from a desk job or from being a cab driver or just from the lifting of that particular exercise, and then working on your mobility for future sessions to come forward. And that's really our 3-step process to creating the best possible group class for yourself, to make sure you have a holistic approach to your strength, your cardiovascular conditioning, and of course your mobility. And then with a little bit of nutrition and mindset added in top to give you that sprinkles on top to give you the best possible dessert you could have. Speaking of dessert, if you've eaten too much, try our group classes. Every session does focus on weight management, whether it's gaining or losing, posture correction, and muscle imbalances. So click on, wherever the button is, click on if you want to find out more. And we're more than happy to meet you and run you through what our group classes look like here in Invictus 5. Be good to yourself because you two will be together for a while.